I saw a twinkle in his eye. How strange for someone who soon will die. Then a smile upon his face. How strange to see in such a place. He laughed and giggled as I walked by. How strange for someone who soon will die. For a moment I can cure his ills without the use of medicine or pills. How strange for someone who soon will die. A smile, a laugh, our last goodbye.
This isn't a made-up story. This is real life. People ask me, how are you, Brian? Or in a hospital environment, how are you, Mauro? Because I've got Mauro Jabulani proudly displayed on my back, I tell them I'm happy. Because that's why I'm called Jabulani.
Hello. And what's your name? Layla. Good. Nice to meet you. I'm Mauro. And the first thing I want to do is I want to give you something. Have you ever had a coloring in book before? Because that's what I'm going to give you. This is me here. I'm Mauro Jabulani. You see, that's me. And when you're feeling a little bit better, maybe?
There are 15 of us around the country that actually work with the children at the hospitals, right next to their beds. I'm the oldest Jabulani. I'm almost pushing 70.
Good. Right. I'll leave that with you.
Smile through your tears and sadness. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see. When I was a child at school, I come from a broken home like so many, and I had to get my way through school. And I did little children's shows, entertaining them with conjuring tricks. There I was on my little bicycle, driving there on a Saturday afternoon. I was a kid myself. And I worked my way through school, doing that kind of thing. I worked my way through my first years of university, doing kids' parties. And then I developed. In the beginning, I got out of bed in the morning thinking, oh, am I going to be able to do the right thing? But that's different. But I have never woken up dreading going to my job.
We're going all the way to Donald Gordon, which is a private hospital, and the kids in that particular ward are all oncology, cancer. So I'm not quite sure what I'm going to face today, so gearing up to be prepared for almost anything. It's about 15 minutes from where I live.
My first visit, I was dead scared. There were all these kids in the hospital, beds, and I didn't know. I'd entertained healthy kids. That was not a problem. And there is pain in these kids' hearts. They don't know why they're there. They can't understand why they've got to get needles stuck into them, why they've got to take this nasty tasting liquid. And now I'm talking about 3-year-olds, 2-year-olds. Boys and girls, never be afraid of injections. As my little friend Bobby Balloon will show, if we say reach for a dream, we can show that he feels no pain at all, not a thing. However, if he doesn't use those magic words,
I don't know what I'm going to face today, so I pack a lot more in my pockets than I actually need to. And maybe I will only use half a dozen items in one particular hospital on a few occasions, or several times, should I say. But and right.
you go in knowing you're in a happier situation than the patients and the staff. They both have to be there, and they are confronted with illness all day and every day. Can I leave this round the back?
Do you have any animals at home? Inja? Good. Because I'm going to make a little animal for you. There we are. What shall I make? I think I should make a... Yes, I know what I'm going to make. See if you can guess. See, he likes you. Just being friendly. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. See how friendly he is.
We can't expect kids who are there because they're feeling grotty, most of them, to laugh uproariously, as we get in our normal kids' shows. But if you can get a smile,
and a nice smile, and he's got toes on his front legs and toes on his back legs. Look after him nicely and give him 2 rubber bands for breakfast every morning. Okay, will you play with him?
I'm a parent myself, so you feel for these kids, and I think that could be my child here. And we find too, we go into a ward and suddenly one of the patients there has passed away. And the whole ward is under a cloud. I mean, the kids may not understand fully as we adults would, but nevertheless, they feel, and they're not going to see this fellow again. And that's difficult for me. Believe it or not, in Ireland,
they use these for handcuffs. Yeah, you put these on an Irishman, he can't get out there, or there, unless he's kissed the Blarney Stone, then he talks his way out.
Well, in the beginning, I thought I was there just for the kids. But after I'd done a few visits, a Reach for a Dream representative said to me, no, you're there for the parents too. Because I go into a ward and see a kid, and sometimes the kid is totally unconscious, so I could do nothing for the kid. But the parents are there, sometimes sitting on each side of the bed, looking helpless and hopeless.
Tight there and tight there. So I can't get out there or there. The only way I can get it out is actually through the middle like that. You see, it helps to be Irish. Look after yourself and look after Daddy nicely, won't you?
Sometimes you go there and the bed that had Anna in is vacant, and you ask the nursing sisters, no, she's gone home, which is great.
Hold out your left hand, palm up, and put your right hand on top of it.
Healthy kids are protected from what I nowadays see are the realities, the toughness of some lives. They don't realize that how grateful we should be to be healthy. And as I say, particularly here in South Africa, where I live, there is a crying need for more help in this direction. And they all lived happily ever after. Wasn't that a nice story?
Oh, that was a nice one.
Shut. Okay.
And he will swim nicely in your bar. Now look after him nicely. Just being friendly.
A 100 years from now, it will not matter what my bank account was, what house I lived in, or what car I drove. But the world may be a better place if I was significant in the life of a child.